We're live, Lorena.
Hey, everybody.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our Wednesday Q&A, hump day Q&A, I guess.
That if this,
Live chat.
yeah, Paul and Lorena, the Marham experiment. In case you didn't know, you stumbled upon or something like that.
Yep, yep. And Ozzy's here too. I'm sure he'll be popping in and out in the back there a little bit.
Yes.
Tonight's subject is going to be, well, and a little bit about those, a little bit for those of you who haven't been on a Wednesday night live yet. The Wednesday night lives are a little less chaotic than our last Saturday live, where we just kind of talk about everything, and everyone, by everyone I mean Lori, she's drinking and we're partying and we're having a good time.
Oh, wow. Me.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people that join you on that as well, but that's the chaos that is last Saturday live, and we just talk about a variety of subjects. Every Wednesday, we're going to pick a certain subject and we're going to talk about that and then do a Q&A after. So today, this particular Wednesday, we are going to talk about Harvest Hosts. And I'm really excited because Harvest Hosts is one of our sponsors for the RV thing. So that's very, very cool.
Yes, that's amazing.
The company Harvest Hosts was taken over a little while ago by Joel Holland, and he has just done an amazing transformation of this company app, whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
And we'll get into that here in just a second. So who we got on here tonight? We got, of course, the Snowdens are in the house, Aid Collins, Belfato, everybody. I'm going to have a hard time going through everybody. We've got folks on both YouTube and Facebook. We're broadcasting live to both of those platforms. So depending on which one is your favorite, you can go to one of those. And if you're commenting and you guys don't see it on your platform, it's probably on the other. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. Oh, my mom's in the house. So my mom's listening tonight. That's awesome. She says she's listening, but I know she's not really listening. She never listens to me.
Or you never listen to her.
Or I never listen to her. I don't know.
Mommy's busy.
Ozzy's right here. Oh, wait. Where is he? He's over there. It's hard to tell when I'm looking at the screen.
Yeah, but he's just kind of like.
Oh, Dorindy and Ed are in the house. Dorindy and Ed are in Kingman, Arizona. They're on our way here to Las Vegas. Hey, Ozzy, say hi to everybody.
He's been needy tonight.
He's been needy all day long.
I think he's hungry. He's like, Mom, time for dinner.
Yeah, you guys ate already. Why didn't I eat?
Okay, let's go into Harvest Host, people. Because we love this app. It's like, I know a lot of you guys might have it. Some of you are hesitant about getting it. But it's one app for us. It's a must-have, must-do-have for us.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of those apps that if you are going to be full-timing, even if you're part-timing, really, it's inexpensive enough that even if you're part-timing, it's a good app. Mm-hmm. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen. We'll get into it. Well, why don't you explain the app and I'll get the screen share thing going up. Harvest Hosts, what is it?
Yeah, Harvest Host. I'm looking at the comments. It's like Harvest Host is an website, an app, a membership that allows you, once you sign in, it gives you access to all these wineries, farms, museums, and just stuff like that, where you can go and park overnight for free. The whole idea about this host is obviously they're hosting you, them they're like hoping, not expecting, very keyword, not expecting, hoping you're gonna go in and try their goods or buy some of their goods, something like that, or in the museum, so you will pay the entry to go and see their museum. So that is their hopes, but it's not like a must do. And I think I want to clarify that, because I think a lot of people say it's like, oh, I don't want to get it because I just don't want to spend money.
Right.
And for us, one reason the reason it's a must is because we really spend money on things we will buy anyway. So for us, I think it's a no-brainer for us. And some of the settings of this, where these places are located, are amazing. I would say Southwest, because we're in a desert area, is like more your desert landscape, or more like your buildings. We went to a distillery and it was more like a parking lot. But oh my God, you go to Northeast, Northwest, some of these places in the country, and
in Canada, even.
Canada, oh my God, amazing places with beautiful scenery, and the hosts are just so nice. That's the thing. Doesn't matter what part of the country or country you are, like also Canada, it's like the hosts are usually so nice.
We haven't had one bad run in yet. We have actually heard of some people that weren't thrilled with their hosts, but we haven't had that experience.
But literally one in so many, because we know so many people that are in this program. and all of them have good things to say. Even sometimes, actually, we heard one bad, but we heard one extremely good.
Right.
It's
Right.
like,
Chuck told us about a winery that was insane.
a winery that they will give him bottles for free. And I was like, tell me, where is that winery? And he will not tell me. So, Chuck, you need to tell me.
Yes. So you pay one yearly fee for Harvest Hosts. I believe right now it's $79. And then you get a whole list of these hosts, and you can either book them through or you don't book them really. You look them up through the app, or you look them up on the website. I'm going to show you on the website how it works, and then we'll have Lori just kind of hold the app up in a little bit to show you what the app looks like. But this is here on the website. This is going to be weird because I won't be able to see both of these. But on the website here, this is the back office. So once you are in, you can check out all of the different types of hosts. You can see here there's 413 wineries, 231 farms, 176 attractions, some breweries and distilleries. Now it says 0 golf courses. The golf course is a separate deal. I don't know. I think it's an extra 40 or 50 bucks a year. And then you can stay at golf courses overnight. So it's really, really cool.
That I have to say, that's something that we have not too much on the road, and we carry with us our golf clubs for the longest time. But now we're thinking about carrying them again because something that we want to pursue again. So this will be a way for us to actually go and play around and stay in these golf courses. So support them, do something that we like to do, and also support them.
Yeah. So over here, you can see a search by U.S. state. By the way, we didn't even ask if everybody can hear us or anything. You guys
I hope everybody can hear us. But yeah, I believe people can hear us. So, okay, what?
Guess they can hear it. So the search by U.S. state, you can see by Canadian province, by location. This search by route is a new thing that Joel instituted once he took over. And this is really, really cool. So you can go in here, you can click on search by route, and I'll say no thanks. And then you can say here, okay, we're going to leave from Las Vegas, Nevada. And let's say we're going to Orlando, Florida, which we know we're going to be doing. And you can say I'm never going to drive 120 miles off a route. So I'm going to say within 20 miles of the route. I would go 20 miles. I don't think I would go much further than that. But you can see here that this is based on on the Google Maps, and you can look at it and you can zoom in and see, oh, well, maybe I'm only going to overnight one night in Albuquerque, so I don't want to stay at a campground. I'd like to maybe see what's going on in that area. So I'm going to zoom in on Albuquerque, and you can see just before Albuquerque, you hover over it, click on it, and it tells you the ice cave and Bandera volcano. So you know you can stay there overnight. So let's say you wanted to go check it out anyways. It's probably a smaller attraction. I don't know what that costs, but let's say it's a $12 a person attraction that you would have went to anyways. That gives you a place to overnight. You can go here into Albuquerque. You can see our desert homestead. It's a farm. There's a couple of others here close to Albuquerque, a Wildlife West Nature Park, and the Southwest Soaring Museum. So again, there's one that's actually pretty cool. Let's say you're into airplanes. Maybe you like to check out airplane museums as you're crossing the country. This one says it's closed now for the season. But if you like that kind of stuff, you can choose to do those things along a route. And you're going to be stopping in there anyways. Might as well stop in there, pay the fee to get into whatever the museum is, and then you can overnight there as well. Again, you do not have to support these businesses, but what we do is we try to go to those businesses when it's time for us to support. If Lorena is out of wine, we're going to stop at a winery.
Yeah, and also I think most of our stays have always been at farms.
We've been farms and wineries has been the two.
Because we are going to stock up on veggies, jellies, fruits, or whatever it is that we need to in our fridge. And they have fresh produce right there. So I think that's pretty amazing. I think the one that we have never done is museums. That's the one that we have not done yet. I'm sure that we will do it. But yeah, we have done wineries. And I have to tell you guys, if you can actually put the screen with us, it's like, I have to tell you guys, it's like the reason that I got into Harvest Host is because that's how Paul sold me to go full time on the road. there's one video, and I'm gonna promote them because they're super cool, super nice. It's like the Winds, Gone with the Winds. They did a video on Harvest Host long time ago, and when Paul was trying to convince me to go on the road and all that stuff, he showed me that video. And one of the last scenes is them like looking at the vineyards at sunset with a glass of wine next to them from the bowl that they had just bought there. And I was like, oh my god, if I can do that, I want RV. I want to do that. So I think
Right.
like when we did that, it was in California. Actually, it was in California, close to the coast in Mendocino, close to
Yeah,
Mendocino.
Mendocino County.
And oh my god, it was such a beautiful experience. That's how actually that I guess that's why it's close to my heart, Harvest House, because of that. That's how you
Yeah.
convince me.
And for me, it's just an awesome experience. We were the only people that night staying overnight in our own private winery. So for me, it was awesome. Now I see some people in here saying I paid 50, I wouldn't pay 70. For me, it's worth every penny. It's
See,
literally
for us 70 is literally 2 or 3 stays somewhere else.
Yeah.
Anyway, in a park, it's like might as well pay this one, support us some host, and you get the goodies too.
And again, you're gonna we've done farms, which we were going to do anyways. I saw somebody say the gator park. We were going to do a gator farm tour thing, and we were going to go do that anyway. So we stayed overnight there for free, which was a crazy experience because you could hear the gators doing their thing in the background and yelling and screaming all night long, or moaning and groaning, whatever they do, whatever gators do. And then we went to the farm the next day. We were going to pay the admission anyways. So it was a way it's literally a free overnight stay, less the app cost of the app for the year. So
Yeah.
it really is for us. Again, we are never going to convince everybody that stuff is.
If it's not for you, it's not
if
for you.
it's not for you, it's not for you. We get it. That happens. For us, it's a no-brainer. I think it's a really, really cool deal.
Colin says, what is the drink drive limit after a bottle of wine or two? Well, the thing is that you can have two if you want, and you're gonna walk to their parking lot or wherever it is that you're parked at. That's one of the coolest things too. You don't have to drive anywhere. You're staying there.
Right. And this is a quick story. I'm going to throw Chuck under the bus. Is he on tonight, by the way?
Yes, he told me he's gonna tell me the name of the winery.
Oh, he is. So I'm going to tell you that Chuck told us that he had a little too much to drink, I think, the next day. So then he wound up staying a second day. Is that true, Chuck? I don't know. But you don't want to go into these wineries and hammer them down and then drive, guys. You got to be smart about this. But what it allows you to do is, especially if you're a couple, Lori, she's got a built-in designated driver. It's easy for her. Like, she can go drink up a storm and then I'm going to drive out. So, but if you're a couple and you both like to get your wine on, you can go in, both get sloppy wino drunk if you want, and then you can stay overnight and leave the next day. You don't have to. Don't drive drunk, guys. That's not what we're talking
Mr.
about.
Roboto did two actually comments. One, it was about like once the employees go away, they close the doors. You have the entire place for yourself. That is very true. It just has like a weird feeling because you are on somebody's farm or somebody's vineyard and you're by yourself and you have it all for yourself. So that's kind of cool. Also, he also have a comment about like a few times. We have stayed on holiday weekends and they still let us stay. Felt kind of like they appreciated someone looking over the place. Only issue is that we couldn't buy any wine until they open, I guess. But here is the thing: is like, yes, I mean, these people are nice. Like I said, the hosts usually they're very nice, appreciative, so they will let you stay. We have taken also like 4 days that we cannot get in a campground last minute, and because we forgot it's a holiday and we cannot get in a campground, and we're like, you know what, it's like, let's call a Harvest Host, and they're like, sure, we have room, come over here, and we just go over there.
You're gonna find that we have not. I don't know if anybody else has done this, and we'll get into a little bit of a Q&A here in a minute, but we have literally never been to a Harvest Host where there's somebody else there, unless we went with somebody else. And that was, we went with the Hamptons to the rum distillery in Kingman one time, and we were the only ones there. And they literally locked us in for the night. And I don't know if they gave us a key or told us the combination or something. It was a really weird deal where they're like, if you need to come and go, here's the key to the gate, just go ahead and go. So it was locked. It was awesome. So you do get a little bit of that. We've never been where there's other people there. So for a holiday weekend, it's probably an awesome thing. So I want to pop back over.
Oh, sorry. I was just kind of like, I just said somebody said that if you're supposed to ask you don't supposed to ask for extra nights, but if you ask nicely, they will let you sometimes.
Yeah.
I would say sometimes, not always, because some of these people, they have limited space and they have other people coming in as well that
And
they
I would
have
say,
call.
maybe a second night. I think that's the
Yeah.
only thing I would do is like, oh man, this is really cool. Could we stay an extra night?
With that being said, we have one host that told us and Kevin and Laura, and you can stay as long as you want. What was the record? Somebody stayed for
3 weeks.
3 weeks or something like that.
We stayed at a farm, an organic farm in Prince Edward Island called the Shepherd's.
Oh, you're just
Ranch?
getting that way now. Everybody's gonna go there and stay for months.
Oh, sorry. Don't just disregard what I just said. This is not the live that you were looking for. No, it's called Shepherd's Farm. And it was in Prince Edward Island. And the guy was just so nice.
Guy ever.
We stayed there with Kevin and Laura. And it was just such a great time. I think we stayed, did we stay 2 nights or did we stay? I can't remember if we stayed longer.
2 or 3 nights, something like that.
But anyways, yeah, the guy literally said, stay as long as you like. The record's 3 weeks. And we were just like, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So there is going to be that is the exception, not the rule. So it is not about a cheap, again, some people think, well, it's about free camping. It is not about free camping at all. It's about the experience. We've been into a place where we've bought, we went to a farm once where we probably spent $70 or $80 in that farm because we bought fruits and veggies and we bought drinks in the place and stocked up on stuff. But again, it was stuff we were going to buy anyway.
It's like, I think it's the same thing when you go and stay overnight at the Walmart. Usually you don't stay in your RV. Usually you go into the Walmart and just like, oh, I need this and I need, I don't know, carrots and bread and milk or something like that. So you still buy whatever it is that you need. The same thing with some of these Harvest hosts. Somebody said about the golf part of it that they think is a little bit too much because they used to have to pay a lot for the round of golf. And I think there's when you can pick and choose where to go, what golf course to go.
Yeah, if you're going to play golf anyways. If you're not a golfer, don't buy the golf membership.
The golf part of
it. That's definitely not worth it. If you're a golfer, I don't see it being a bad deal at all. I'm going to flip back over here to the other screen.
That one or that one?
And that was too small. I'm going to go back to the full thing. They don't need to see our faces. So just again, to show you that as you go along the route, everything's listed all the way down to where you want to go. So you can pick and choose and see down in Florida here that there's a whole lot of stuff that you can do down here in Florida. So that part of it is really, really cool. You can have your different lists. We'll go back over to the membership. Let me see if I can just go find hosts. No. Ozzy, you're driving me crazy, dude.
He's playing.
And we don't need my billing information. You guys don't need my credit card. How do I get back to where I was?
What you're doing?
I want to go. There's where I want to go. So again, this here, you're going to get exclusive member discounts at certain things. I don't know if there's anything there right now. I very rarely use the discount. I'm not a discount guy, but we can go in here and you can get different redemption stuff. Ozzy, what are you doing, dude? You're making me crazy.
It's fun.
So you can see different discounts and stuff that you can get on here on FMCA. So Joel's working with a bunch of different people. Sam's Travel Assist. So all of that stuff comes in with your Harvest host as well. So not only are you going to get the stays at the different hosts, then you're going to have all this as well. I didn't even know that some of those discounts
kind of cool.
CoachNet, I didn't know that was there. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. Somebody asked if they're gonna do a special for Thanksgiving, Black Friday. We don't know that. I
don't know,
but my suspicion is that they will do something like that.
And you got to refer a friend thing out here. So if you get, if you wind up getting your Harvest host, this isn't just for other affiliates. This is you immediately become an affiliate. Mm-hmm. So you get $15 in cash for everyone you refer.
Yeah. And I think it's kind of cool. Ed and Dorini mentioned that if you refer somebody, you get $15. So that's kind of cool. So if you have a friend you want to refer, feel free. If you want to refer us, thank you so much. But you don't have to. I mean, feel free to refer a friend. But I mean, it's just kind of nice to have that extra little bit, right?
Yep. And all your different categories. It's just, he's done I'm excited because the way the website was before compared to the way that Joel has it now, it's just so much better, so much more professional looking. And it just works.
It just has make like an 180-degree change. Yeah. Obviously, still has a lot of hosts, still has a lot of stuff, but it has done such an improvement on the actual website and the actual app. I don't think the app really we're gonna really show too much. I think
It's
it's
basically
basically
same.
the same thing that you
Right.
just show here online.
It
It's just
mirrors
in
it.
the app, and it's just too hard to show the actual app. So
Yeah. So I guess you can invite friends here as well. So you just invite friends. You can do a gift subscription or refer a friend as well. We are going to be giving away 2 1-year memberships at the RV thing as well. So if you guys are there, you're going to have a chance to win free membership for that.
giving everything away tonight.
What's that? I'm not giving it away tonight. It's just gonna be
No.
when they
I'm just
get there.
saying
Oh, okay.
a lot of information.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like Ninomatic says, it's like I spent $112 at the Bar C Winery in Amarillo. So worth it. It's like, damn. It's like, if you're gonna buy wine anyway, it's like, might as well, right? And sometimes it's not even wine. I have gone to wineries and I go just for 1 or 2 bottles, and I wind up buying like the little things around because they have olive oil sometimes.
We've bought olive oils and stuff,
and they
as
have
well.
like specialty items, specialty crackers and stuff like that we get. So it has always been nice. Like I said, it's like, I would say one of my favorite stays also was in Pennsylvania. We stayed at the farm, and it was
beautiful.
Beautiful looking farm. Like the grounds were so well kept. They actually told us to stay on the grounds that were like right next to this big like covered patio with plugins.
Yeah, plugins. We worked out there on the computers. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's like, and when we say goodbye the next day, so thank you to the host and say goodbye, they're like, "Oh, you're not staying longer?" And like they even like want us to stay longer. So yeah, you never know where you're gonna go.
So let's get into, we're going to have a few questions and stuff like that. Questions, comments, concerns, stuff like that. I did see somebody ask about how the repairs on the RV are going, and they are not going. We've been here on the 22nd. It'll be a month since we've been here. So in 2 more days, it'll be 1 month, and they haven't touched the coach yet. I will say the parts are in, the tank is in, the jack is in, the tank straps are in. Now we're just waiting for service to get scheduled for that.
Back to Harvest
Host.
Santa Benton has a question. How do you join and give you credit? Oh, thank you so much, Santa. I see how I prioritize the question.
So
I'm just joking.
We've got on the, I think on the, both the Facebook and the YouTube live broadcast, in the description there should be links there for both of those, and it should automatically
this live
this live on Facebook
live.
and on YouTube. In the description there should be a link where you can click on there. It'll take you right in, and that automatically gives you credit. And once you become a member, you will also get one of those links. So if you want to refer a friend through Facebook, you just shoot them that link, and the same thing will happen to you. So Santa, we appreciate that.
Yeah, I just try to make it easy, Paul.
Yep.
Like, I don't want to be
I just want to, Chuck said Joel has added a lot more locations. Unbelievable. Like, just a ton more locations, and adds more all the time. So, Chuck, where are you at right now? I was curious.
And Ted Denman.
Do the wineries have Dr. Pepper? Most of them do not. I have to wind up drinking Coke or Pepsi. Or actually, most of the wineries, I'll wind up drinking water.
See, I cannot find the questions up there, but also Aid Collins said, will it list military museums as well? And
I don't know if it separates the museums or not.
I think it's just all museums are listed. I mean, regardless if they're military or not, but I'm not sure which ones are or not.
Right.
Really.
So the Snowdens, does the app on the phone provide the same view information in a route? It does not? Does it not?
Yes, I believe so. I can check it just here right away, but I check. We can get another
So
one.
Lori's going to check into that, but I believe that it has all the same routing information and all that kind of stuff, guys. It's really, really cool. Thank you, Pamela, for pointing out that the link is in the second paragraph on the Facebook broadcast.
Thank you, Pam.
I'm going to share Mr. Roboto because there are people that have a lot of great experiences. So he said a great experience was Finger Lakes, got to overlook Seneca Lake in New York, and had the whole winery after hours. Yeah, again, the after hours thing is amazing. It's
cool.
so quiet.
I have to say, no, the app actually you can see, and no, I don't think you can actually see it, but you can see the map with the different icons. That means winery or farm or museum, but it doesn't it has filters as well if you want to filter by each type, but it doesn't give you really the map options. Like if you're going in route, what wineries are around you.
Oh, really?
You actually have to go to the map and say, okay, this is my route, so this is what's
Okay,
around.
so the app does not have that.
No, just the website
All right.
itself has it.
Lola said the Desert Diamond Distillery in Arizona. Yes, that's where we stayed with the Hamptons, and it was awesome.
They have a yummy, very good. It was a rum.
You know what? I'm gonna pop over here for just a second, and I'm gonna try this. And I don't know if that's showing you guys here or not.
What are you trying to do?
They can't find the lady can't find Santa can't find the link, so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna come over here into the broadcast, and this will give everybody the link. So that's as quick as that happens. So the broadcast will now have the link. I guess I should have done that, right?
Yeah, easy.
Duh.
It's super easy.
So that was super easy.
So you just click that link and it should be good to go.
Yep.
So what
so Bob Jensen, so those of you, Bob Jensen says that he just joined and he'll let you get the golf for $20 right now. So again, we're going to do that this year, maybe in the spring. We want to start playing some more golf. So
we will do it.
We're going to do that because we do want to start playing some more golf. So why not be able to golf and stay overnight for free?
So Ted Denman just have a question. See, they're coming faster on my phone. Sorry. I'm going to read it just quick. Do hosts allow you to run generators?
Absolutely. Most of the time you're going to be, again, that's one of those things, Ted, that you'll want to be cognizant of where they're allowing you to stay. Some of them have you stay close to their properties. Some of them you're out beside the barn next to the distillery. So you're not going to disturb anybody. So I would really, once you're parked, maybe you just ask the host, hey, I'm going to run a generator. Is there any restrictions on that? Most of the time it is a commercial property that's literally shut down at 6 o'clock at night and there's nobody around you. So I would think that running a generator.
And usually we try to ask that too when we're introducing ourselves, because obviously you can don't check in, but you just need to go and say where you want me to park and all that stuff. And you can always ask them if there is any rules that they have that you will need to abide or something like that.
Crazy sidebar. The one that we stayed at with Kevin and Laura in Prince Edward Island, the Shepherd's Farm, they had full hookups.
No, I think it was just electric.
They had sewer,
Kevin,
electric, and water.
Kevin is in here, but no, I believe it was
I saw
only
Kevin
electric.
in here.
Also, Don Santiago has a question.
The day you sign up is also your renewal date for the next year. I would think so. It's pretty much that. Now, unless you refer people, well, no, they're not doing that anymore. They used to, when you referred people, they'd tack on a month. So I don't know if they're doing that anymore.
No, now it's a $15 credit. So if you refer somebody, actually you get $15 credit. Before they will give you months, but now it's actually they're giving you
a
hard
monetary
money, cash.
Yeah. So Azuma, Linda said we've used our gen set. Always ask. Yeah, asking is always the best policy.
Exactly. So you never know. We stay at a brewery in Maine, and they have 2 spots for Harvest Host, and they actually have hookup spots for people that would like to stay longer and pay there.
Right.
So that's why they want you to incentive you to, if you want to stay longer because you like the area, you can buy a spot there, you can leave, or you just want to go. We just want to have lunch there, have an amazing. I can remember what it was a vegan burger with amazing beer. So pretty cool program, and that's why we like it. It's like wines, breweries, museums.
Right. I'm gonna just couple of comments, and Brian says a Harvest Host is no generator is their policy. Yeah, absolutely. But again, that's I would always just ask the host, because
most likely they're not gonna mind.
Most likely that some of them don't even know what it is. They're wineries. They're not a generator. Yeah. They're like, I don't know what a generator is. So somebody stayed at the Sombra Antique, or is it Antique Winery, had 30 amp electric. Yeah, some of them are going to have it. It's pretty crazy.
You never know what comes with it too. It's like it's just kind of crazy.
The Hoffman family berry farm in Oregon. So yeah, guys, you're going to hear story after story after story of people who love it. You're going to, just like everywhere else, you're going to hear that one person that doesn't. But for us, it's been a positive experience the entire time. So for us, it's been awesome. Hello, everybody from Michigan and Indiana, everybody joining us lately. So, we're closing in on the half hour, and that's where we're going to try to keep these Wednesday night lives. So we appreciate everybody taking their time to come and join us on this and learn a little bit more about Harvest Host. And again, we love the fact that you guys interact on there as well, because not only us, but other people learn from your interactions as well. So we appreciate you guys, tossing stuff out there and interacting with each other within these lives, because that's what this stuff is all about. It's all about you guys learning from each other and us learning from you as well.
I would say, even as we learn from you guys a lot, it's like from your experiences, the recommendations. Sometimes you say, I have used this or done that, and stuff like this. Even I like your interaction a lot, because it's not only our word out there, like, you're supposed to do this or you should do that because we like it. It's like you can see on the comments how many people have used it and their pros and cons. I mean, not every comment was like, oh my God, go for it. Some people are like, I'm not gonna pay that amount of money. It's like, it's what you like, it's what you don't like. You see the comments, you see how many people like it, so it's up to you guys. But yeah,
I just wanted the Newt Blaze said the proof of membership and is your HH card. Yes. Proof of registration. We have not had one single place ask for proof of registration on your vehicle. I would think that, they might say something if your vehicle looks like it's not roadworthy, but we've not had a single person ask for anything to do with our RV.
Just sometimes, I think at the very beginning, ask us just to show them that our membership was current. I think that was the only thing. It's like, yeah, if you can show me just your membership, it's like, I'm fine. But they didn't ask us for ID or anything like that.
And one more thing for the Snowdens. Yes, you're absolutely right. You'll want to call the day before. If you can. We have called same day and said, look, guys, hey, we're so sorry. We didn't know that you were in the area, or we weren't thinking about Harvest Host, staying at a Harvest Host or whatever. And we're like, hey, we're tired. Let's stay here. We jump online. We find a Harvest Host. Now, we would never do it last second, but we've done it morning of, where we know we're going to be in there at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Or you can do it even like a little bit later. It doesn't have to be, well, it's not like we're 8 o'clock in the morning people.
No. But I'm saying
it's like
the day
late
before.
morning or something, because somebody, I saw a comment way up there that said, it's like, they never know what they're going to stop until around noon is when they choose where their destination or the stop is going to be. It's like, I mean, you can always give them a call and see. Most likely, I will think they will say yes. They don't have a problem because I have the space. I think the only time they will say no is that if the space is already taken by somebody else, because like I said, some of these people or some of these hosts, they have limited space. But for the most part, I think they're going to say yes, because they want your business, and you don't have to give it to them, but it's what they're hoping for.
Again, just be polite. You get more bees with honey, right? So you be polite, and we've never had an issue with that. We are that way too. As you guys know, we usually don't know where we're going to stop until we wake up and get rolling. So
RV Mojo says a Harvest Host told me to take a photo with my phone and keep it as proof, as I have no printer.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you can prove that you're a Harvest Host member. And I would say we have been asked probably like just a handful of times. It's like really for our membership. Besides that, it's like, oh yeah, you're the guys coming in. Yeah, you called yesterday. It's like, absolutely, just come in.
Mr. Roboto has a wine problem. We came home with 30 bottles of wine from Finger Lakes. It happens.
It happened to me going through Southern California, Mendocino, and then crossing the border to go towards Alaska. I have plenty of wine with me. But I think we need to call it a night.
Yep. Lots of great information on there from you other folks that have stayed at Harvest Host. So I'm not going to read through all of it, but if you guys are buzzing through the comments quick, you can see all of the great information that other people are given as far as calling a day ahead, calling the day of the arrival to make sure that where you want to park and stuff like that. All fantastic information. So again, thank you guys so much for joining us on the Hump Day Q&A. And we'll see you guys again soon. When's last Saturday Live? No, it's not.
Ozzy says goodbye.
Ozzy says goodbye too. Last Saturday Live is a couple weeks yet. Hopefully we'll have. Or is it this week? What is it, guys?
It's next week.
It's next week.
It's next week.
So it is the 30th. Oh, it's the last day of the month. So the last day of the month is the 30th. That will be last Saturday Live. That's the next time you'll see us on live. We will have another video out to you on Saturday. We haven't been doing a whole lot here.
We have another Hump Day and then the live.
Yes. So you'll see us. Okay. Yeah. So listen to what I mean, not what I say. You know how that goes. See you guys.
Bye, guys. Adios, Breeze.